Hello children, today we are going to learn what is letter writing and how to write an informal letter. Okay, so what is letter writing? A letter is written to convey message from one person or group of people to another through a medium. Letters can be formal or informal. Informal letters are also called as personal letters. Okay, now let us have a look at the types of letters. So the letter can be formal or an informal, and these are the basic structures or the formats of formal and informal letter. Now let us have a look at an informal letter. An informal letter is written to your friends or family members or your near and dear ones. In an informal letter, we use simple language and express our feelings and emotions in a natural way. The tone of the informal letter is very personal and friendly. Okay, an informal letter usually has 6 parts. Let us have a look at them one by one. The first is the sender's address. The second is the date. The third part is the salutation. The fourth part is the body of the letter. The fifth part is the subscription. And the last part is the signature. Now let us look at the structure of an informal letter. Sender's address. The sender's address is written at the top left-hand corner of the page. For example, ABC Building, Timber Market Lane, Pune 4110001. You will give a full stop after writing the PIN code. The date. The date is written in full below the address. For example, 11th March 2021. The date is never written as 11/03/2021 or 11/03/21. No, the date is always written in full. The name of the month is always written completely. Then the salutation. The salutation is written on the left-hand side of the page below the date. It is different for different people. For example, dear Ria or my dear uncle, etc. Then the body of the letter. This is written in paragraphs. The first paragraph is an introduction which states the reason for writing the letter, and the second paragraph is the conclusion. Then comes the subscription. This is written after the body of the letter and before the letter ends. It is written according to the relation with the person addressed or the person to whom you are writing the letter. For example, yours lovingly or yours affectionately, loving friend, etc. Then the last part is the signature. The signature is nothing but the writer's name, which is written below the subscription. Okay, the signature is the name of the person who is writing the letter. It confirms that the letter is written personally by an individual. Now, let us have a look at the format of an informal letter. Remember, everything starts on the left hand corner of the page. So I have made a small page over here, a square. Now let us have a look at the format. The sender's address. The sender's address will come on the top left. Then the date. The date will come below the sender's address. Then the salutation. It will come below the date. Then the body of the letter. After salutation, you will write the body of the letter in 2 paragraphs. Then the subscription. Below the body of the letter comes the subscription. And the signature. After subscription comes the signature. Let us now have a look at an example. So, you are Rohit or Riya. Imagine you are Rohit or Riya. You wish to go for a trekking trip with your friends to the hills of Mint. Unfortunately, your father has refused to let you go now. Now, write a letter to your grandfather in Mumbai requesting him to convince your father to allow you to join the trip. Okay, so you are Rohit or Riya. You want to go for a trekking trip, but your father is not allowing you to go. You need to write a letter to your grandfather who is in Mumbai, asking him to convince your father to allow you to join the trip. Your address is A Block, Lane number 2, Pune 411001. You are writing a letter on 22/01/2021. Now let us look at the format. How do we write a letter? So here everything starts at the left hand side. Okay, so the sender's address. Here comes the sender's address. We have written the sender's address. It is given in the question. The sender's address is A Block, Lane number 2, Pune 411001. Below the sender's address comes the date. Remember, the date always is written in full. So in the question, the date is given as 22/01/2021. But you will write the date as 22nd January 2021. Then the salutation. You are writing a letter to your grandfather. So you can write Dear Dadu or Dear Dadaji or Dear Nanaji. Grandfather can be Dadu or Nanaji, anyone. Or you can just write Dear Grandfather. Then comes the body of the letter. First paragraph is a general introduction and writing the main content or the main reason why you are writing this letter. Then comes the conclusion. I will read the body of the letter quickly for you. So the letter goes as, how are you? Hope you are well. I am fine and I am doing well in my studies. I secured second position in my mid-year exams. Dadu, here comes the second paragraph now. Dadu, I need a favor. A trekking trip to the hills of Shimla has been organized by my friends. In spite of all my requests, father is not letting me join the trip. I know mountain climbing. I don't want to miss out on all the fun. It is just a 4-day trip. Only you can convince my father. Hoping to hear from you soon. After the body comes the subscription. So you are a grandson or a granddaughter. So you can write your loving grandson or your loving granddaughter. Then the signature. Signature is the name of the person who is writing this letter. So in the question it is given, you are Rohit or Riya. So Rohit or Riya is writing this letter. So in the signature you will write Rohit or Riya. Okay, Now this is how your letter will look when you write it on a paper. So the first thing is the sender's address written on the left, then the date in full, salutation, body of the letter, subscription and your signature. Okay, this is how your informal letter will look like. Now let us quickly revise what we have learnt till now. Remember, everything starts on the left hand corner of the page. Here is the format of the letter. Okay, this is the page and let us see the format. First comes the sender's address, then comes the date below the sender's address, then comes the salutation below the date, then comes the body of the letter below the salutation. It is written in 2 paragraphs. Then comes the subscription below the body of the letter, and the last is the signature, the name of the person who is writing the letter. Alright then, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much and you all have a good day. Bye bye.